Hey Islanders, this video was actually inspired by one of you Islanders, so sit back, relax with your favorite snack, and let's get started, shall we? We did it, Islanders. We hit 200 subscribers. I'm not very good at this, but I hope you all can tell how excited and grateful I am for all of you deciding to become part of this amazing community. Originally, what I was deciding on doing was a special machine learning coding video. However, Stephanie, a fellow Islander, decided to post in the comment section of last video, data correlations, a question asking if we could do a special Q&A for hitting 200 subscribers. Stephanie, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video, mostly because I really liked all the questions that you submitted, as well as you inspired a few other Islanders to also be submitting some questions. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. And the very first question is actually going to be from Stephanie. I know the lights are going to be flaring back and forth from my glasses. I'm sorry, I can't read without them. And the very first question from Steph, and she asked a lot of awesome questions, is going to be, what type of videos do you plan on making in the future? Change completely, keep it the same, or both? I love them all. Stephanie, thank you so much for saying I love them all. It means a lot to me. And in order to actually answer that question, what we're going to be doing is going over to my content calendar, where you all will be able to see what are the upcoming videos for September. So now what you're all seeing right behind me is actually the content calendar for this channel up until about mid-October. There are two videos that you all can't see because they're actually on the August content calendar, which is correcting strings or object columns within your dataset, also known as encoding your dataset, as well as fixing missing data within your dataset. Those two videos are going to be coming out in the next 2 weeks, so this really can give you an idea of what is going to be going on with this channel. I mean, really, this kind of perfectly correlates with what this channel's motto is using Python to learn applications of machine learning and artificial intelligence through demonstration. That's where I want this channel to focus in on, and it's really what I am most passionate about and love showing you all, because in my opinion, machine learning and artificial intelligence is a lot more, it's overcomplicated than it should, and I really want to show you all how simple and easy machine learning and artificial intelligence can be. So let's go on to the next question, which was asked by... Now, Keys Ferris Wheel asked, this is actually a two-parter, so let me answer the first part first. What got you interested in artificial intelligence and programming? Well, the short answer is that Wolfie, our channel mascot, is what got me into 3D design, 3D printing, and eventually into programming, because I wanted to give him his own brain. And then once I started learning about different types of programming languages and how they can be incorporated, because what I first started off with was C++. And then I learned that you can actually incorporate machine learning and artificial intelligence if you learn Python. So I actually ended up learning Python because I wanted to give Wolfie an artificial intelligent brain. And really what my whole goal is actually eventually becoming able to achieve general AI. Now that kind of went into also the second question, which was, did you take any classes in Python? No, I have not taken any classes in Python. In fact, actually, for most of my college career, up until last December, I was an electrical engineering student. Then I switched over to computer science the second semester of my junior year. This is going to be my senior year, where I'm taking a data science class in the fall, and I'm hoping that's going to be a Python class, as well as an artificial intelligence class in the spring, and that one I'm also hoping is going to be a Python class. Now, there is a good chance that those two classes, or one of those two classes, could be in R, and if that's the case, turns out I'm going to be learning how to program in R as well. So, short answer is no, I have not taken any classes in Python. The next two questions are something I feel like a lot of programmers get asked a lot, and I'm really happy that the both of you asked this question, which is Stephanie and Keelan asked a question that's very similar to each other, where they basically asked, why out of all the programming languages out there in the world did you decide to pick Python? The simple answer to that question is that I actually decided to pick Python because of my desire to master machine learning and artificial intelligence. And out of all the programming languages out there in the world, Python not only has the most tools for machine learning and artificial intelligence, but all the machine learning and artificial intelligence engineers are actually using Python to create their models, which is really the reason why I decided to pick that language. Now, I don't want you all thinking that I'm saying that Python is more important than any of the other programming languages. I feel that all programming languages out there have their pros and their cons, and that none of them are actually more important than any of the other ones. They're all about as equally important. I'm also not saying that I didn't pick the language because of the possible paycheck that you could get at the end of learning the language. That's kind of like a cherry on top for me. And really the next question is something I'm really excited to actually go into and answer for all of you, which is, Stephanie, you asked so many awesome questions, and this one is no exception. The question is, how do I support and promote the channel? Well, Steph, there are many different ways that you as a viewer can help support and promote the channel. The first way, of course, is by hitting that subscription button. That tells YouTube, hey, you want to become part of this community. Another way is actually sharing the videos that you enjoy, and you can think of someone that would also enjoy that content as well. Now, the next three ways that you can help support and promote a channel are probably ways that you never thought of. I mean, at least I didn't until I actually became a YouTube creator. The first one is actually, how long do you watch a creator's video? If you're watching it for a couple of seconds, you're telling the YouTube algorithm or YouTube that you're not liking that video, therefore you want to go do something else. So therefore what they're going to come to the conclusion of is that that video should not be promoted as much throughout the rest of the platform. Therefore that video is going to kind of like die out in views. Now if you watch a video for a decent amount of time, let's say more than a few minutes, YouTube's going to take it as a sign that you actually enjoy the content. Therefore, they're actually going to organically help that channel out by promoting that video throughout the rest of its platform. Now, another way is not only telling me that you're enjoying the content, but you're also telling YouTube when you hit that like button that you are enjoying the content and you want to engage with that creator's content. That's a really important thing that a lot of viewers probably don't realize, is that like button, as well as the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is comments, is really important for helping to support and promote a channel. Comments are really important because not only does it tell me what you're all thinking about with the video, but it's also telling YouTube, just like with the like button, that you want to engage with the creator's content. Therefore, YouTube's actually going to organically help that channel out by promoting that video throughout the rest of its platform. And really that's really the ways that you can help support and promote this channel. And it also brings me to the next subject that I want to talk about, which is I want to start doing monthly Q&As, much like what we did in today's video, where we're going to all get together as a community and answer the community's biggest questions about anything you wish to ask me. The simple way to actually be able to get a chance to be featured in the monthly Q&As is by leaving a comment down in the comment section of any video during the month of September. At the end of the month, what I'm going to do is actually look at all the questions, find the ones with the most thumbs up in the comment section, as well as what I feel are questions that the community would benefit the most from answering. I'm going to put them all together at the end of September. This is something I want to start doing as a tradition. Islanders, you're all truly awesome. Thank you so much for allowing this community to grow to 200 subscribers. I'll see y'all in the next video. As always, happy coding.